Introducing the starting five for your San Antonio Spurs. 6'5", at forward, number 24, Devin Vassell.
When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
And here's Memphis' starting group. We've got Brandon Clark. Ja Morant is out there with Jalen Wells. Then it's Jaren Jackson. Wembanyama finds Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama.
Oh, man, the balance of muscle Giannis possesses is tremendous. Phenomenal at scoring on physical defenses.
Now here's Morant. Jackson with a screen on Fox. And here's Morant outside. And Wembanyama has the ball here for San Antonio. It's an understatement to say they're on a roll. They're coming in on a 15-game winning streak.
There's a lot of players who will say they don't take notice of a budding winning streak. But when it's double digits, everyone knows. Winning streaks are a lot harder than people think because every single team wants to be the one to take you down.
And so it's Memphis with it. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. And Morant gets it to go.
Good D sometimes just isn't enough against Ja Morant.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. Jaren Jackson Jr. was the topic, and coach was impressed by the tape. He said, the more I watch of Jaren, the more I'm convinced he's the best defensive player in the league. He does so much for their team, and we're going to have to be hyper-aware of his weak side help tonight. Coach isn't alone on that appraisal. Brian, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now here's Morant. Coming off a solid outing against Sacramento. Over Fox. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Pass to Vassell. San Antonio moving the ball around. Now Antetokounmpo, hounded by Morant. San Antonio needs to get off a shot. 3 on the clock. Plays out. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Our 2K leaderboard highlighting the NBA's assist leaders over the last month. The Spurs, 2nd. The Grizzlies in 5th.
These two teams have a great flow offensively over the last month. Always moving the ball and finding open teammates.
Shot clock at 3. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
You know, Richard, one thing you notice about Victor Wembanyama, he is even-keeled.
Yeah, you don't see him yell. You don't see him criticize. He works on building that team chemistry. I respected players like that. The calm leadership type.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. To the wing on the left. Jackson against Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock from about 16. And another miss by Memphis.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
Back to Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Pass to Fox. Inside. Here's Wembanyama. Soft touch off the glass. Wembanyama's got 6.
And this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Antetokounmpo against Jackson. Jackson with a screen on Fox. Back to Jackson. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Wembanyama, screen on Jackson. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the basket is good. Antetokounmpo's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
From deep. Drills it from deep.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Fox. No points so far. Second shot opportunity. Gets another look. The rebound by Jackson. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for Memphis. It's a 5-point game. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they faced the Spurs.
They were out-hustled on the boards the last time these teams met.
Now here's Wembanyama. He had a 30-point outing in their last game against Minnesota.
And can we talk about the best part? His defense. His shot blocking was simply on another level in that one.
Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. Taking a look at San Antonio. Things stacking up nicely for them so far. Number 1 in their conference and looking formidable. And, of course, Memphis far behind in the standings.
Right now for the Grizzlies, when you look at their roster, they're talented enough to turn this thing around. But so far, the season has not come together for them the way people predicted.
Yeah, I'm not sure this can be written off just as a slow start. I think this might be the team that they are.
Harper, he's checked in for San Antonio. Grizzlies trail by 5. Morant looking around. Jackson with a screen on Vassell. Outside for Morant. Pass to Jackson. Three-pointer. And again, it's Memphis missing.
A little too aggressive on that shot. He's not the guy they want shooting those tough threes.
Wembanyama, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Wembanyama. And stolen by Clark. And he lobs it up. It's tipped. Now Antetokounmpo. He's coming off a 25-point game against Minnesota.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
Here's Harper. It's a 5-point game. Just 5 on the clock. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
The problem with Wemby is how do you guard someone that doesn't have to jump to dunk?
Outside Wells. Jackson, pass to Wells. Outside Morant, launches it. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Now here's Antetokounmpo, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Shoots over Jackson. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down hard.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Pass to Jackson. Antetokounmpo with the block. Now Fox fires the 3. Here's Harper. Lets the 3 fly. He drops it from range. And now a 12-point Spurs lead. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for San Antonio.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
Another thing they're doing right early on tonight is attacking the offensive glass. Just outworking the defense and winning second chances at the hoop.
Wembanyama, no good. Grizzlies trail by 12. RJ, San Antonio seen a surge in popularity. Spurs jerseys seem to be everywhere these days.
Yeah, they call that the Wemby effect. When a team has a generational talent like Victor, a lot of new fans come on board.
Here's Wembanyama. After the basket by Memphis on the other end. Antetokounmpo, left side. Fox outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Double on Wembanyama. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. When it comes to this time of the season, Grant, what are teams most focused on?
Well, B.A., it's getting the defensive order. That's a priority. An offensive system can take some time to perfect, but a team has to sort out its defensive identity early.
Barnes, he's checked in for De'Aaron Fox.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Jerome with the ball. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Here's Conchar. No good on the shot.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Left block shot on the way. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Antetokounmpo's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pippen, pass to Jerome. Pass to Edey. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Here's Aldama. And again, it's Memphis missing.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Well-timed shot fake. Got the defender off the ground right there.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, in an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Guys?
Thank you, Allie. And so it's Memphis with it, following that last 3-pointer by San Antonio. Back to Edey, looking to win the run, and the dunk by Edey.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Pass to Harper. Wembanyama up top. Wembanyama screen. Here he goes. Harper passes to Wembanyama. And here's Vassell from the arc. The rebound by Edey. Grizzlies trail by 19. To the paint. Here's Aldama. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one. Wembanyama, pass to Antetokounmpo. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. Lays it up and banks it in.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Edey with a screen on Vassell. Pass to Conchar. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Spurs with some changes. Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette, and Stephon Castles subbed in for Harper. And Memphis also making a switch. Morant's checked in on the court for Memphis. Morant and Jerome, that's their backcourt. Santi Aldama out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Edey in at the center position. Pass to Morant. Back to Edey. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Memphis shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
That free throw no good.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
They sinks the second. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Fox up top. He's covered by Jerome. Wembanyama, pass to Barnes. Wembanyama against Edey. Wembanyama screen. They get the rebound. And he banks in the layup. Wembanyama's got 16 points.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Morant, the pass to Jerome. Pass to Jackson. Aldama outside. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Here's Morant. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Just an electrifying style on the court for Ja Morant. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh, yeah. No, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless forays to the rim.
Here's Jackson. And again, it's Memphis missing.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Yep, that one goes.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Jerome outside. Three-pointer. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Johnson. Wells is checked in for Memphis. Shot clock at 6. Edey with a screen on Fox. From deep, again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Timeout called. Memphis.
Let's go, fans! Now it's time to make some noise for your first night squad. Put your hands together, make some noise for your first night squad.
And let's take an early look at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. No matter who ends up competing, you know it's going to be a show.
And the best part, B.A., every year we see something different, something new. I can't wait.
Well, you look at Castle, and I could see him moving even higher up in the ranks. He's certainly a talented guy up in the air.
He is for sure, but this list is just packed with real aerial artists. This dunk contest is really going to be something special.
So that's how things are currently looking for the dunk contest. But of course, we'll update you with the latest news as we receive it.
And as this lineup starts to take shape, this event is only getting more and more exciting.
Wembanyama finds Barnes. Fox outside. Nails it from 3. Fox has got 8.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Morant, the pass to Jerome. And here's Jackson. Antetokounmpo covering. To stop the drought. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Jackson outside. Back to Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Good, and the setup by Morant. Jackson's got 6 in the quarter.
Showing he can make this shot. Give Jackson Jr. room to take the triple. Oh, and he will.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
Pass to Jackson. Castle against Morant. Jerome outside for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
Pass to Edey. And here's Jackson. Here's Wells. Hits a 3-pointer. Wells has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Wembanyama. Back to Antetokounmpo. Now here's Barnes. Now here's Fox. He's covered by Jerome. Takes a 3. They grab their own miss. Fox outside. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Fox has got 10 points in the game.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Here's Jerome. And another three for Memphis.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for Fox. Here's Harper, hounded by Morant. Wembanyama, the pass to Johnson. Now Antetokounmpo. Oh, he drains it. His sixth make in 9 tries so far.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Out to the wing. Here's Morant. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Antetokounmpo up top. And stolen by Clark. Outside Wells. Pass to Morant. Back to Wells. To the middle. Here's Clark. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Here's Johnson. Back to Antetokounmpo. Castle outside. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
With the step back. Aldama outside. Here's the pick. Morant, the pass to Aldama. Buries it from 3. Aldama's got 5 points.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Wembanyama screen. Johnson passes to Wembanyama. That's his 3rd miss of the game. 9 for 12 overall. Right wing. Pass to Aldama. Now here's Morant. Defense is right there. And here's Clark over Wembanyama. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Johnson on the wing. Here's Harper. Wembanyama screen. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
Clark right side. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Memphis shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. First one falls for San Antonio. Vassell comes in for Johnson. And De'Aaron Fox is subbed in for Harper. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Edey's checked in for Aldama. San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Castle outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. To the inside. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. And so the San Antonio Spurs already up 26 points as this quarter ends. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. We'll be right back.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Defensively, play like you care, that's all.
Well, there's also a talent gap, right? I mean, what can they do about that tonight?
I would say it shows some backbone. This is embarrassing, Kenneth.
And let's move on to the race for Rookie of the Year. A lot of young talent in the league this season.
It usually takes some time for rookies to adjust, I'm telling you, man. But this group is playing like they've already been here for a while.
Preparation, Kenny. These guys got some good coaching before they arrived.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Devin Vassell, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5. That's the San Antonio 5.
A big night for Wembanyama is a career night for most players.
Pass to Wells. Now here's Clark. And here's Morant. 4-3. Knocks down the long J. Morant's got 5 now.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Wembanyama, screen on Jackson. And there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist from Antetokounmpo.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. With the fadeaway. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
You look at Devin Vassell. He seems to still be working towards his full potential, RJ.
Yeah, I see many ways that he can continue to up his game. And that's not a knock. You never stop learning in this league. But for Vassell, his potential, it's exciting.
Castle outside. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Castle finds Antetokounmpo. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, thanks for that report.
First team foul.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Pass to Fox. Wembanyama screen. This one for 3. And De'Aaron Fox, good for 3. Fox has got 13.
They haven't missed a beat coming out of the locker room. A perfect 4 for 4.
Outside Wells. There's the triple. Rebound San Antonio. Out to Fox. Puts up a 3. Clark grabs the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Clark outside. Oh, Clark with the slam.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Fox goes in.
Fox, there may not be a quicker player with the ball in his hands.
Memphis has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Timeout called. Memphis. Taking a look at some numbers here for Ty Jerome. to Morant. From outside the arc, it's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Even though it didn't go down, he'll take that shot every time.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. A couple seasons ago, beset with injuries, the Grizzlies rode Jaren Jackson Jr. He said, I probably had never been put in a position to be that offensively free in my life. Getting those experiences, I can take that going forward. But it's more fun to have everybody around you for sure. Back to you, Ryan.
Great to see how he's grown. Allie, thank you. Pass to Castle. Here's Wembanyama over Clark. Wembanyama, no good. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Back to Wells. Here's Clark, covered by Wembanyama. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Spurs.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Well, something else that has stood out to me has been their aggressiveness on the boards. They're just out-muscling the opposition on the offensive glass.
The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Wembanyama. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Brandon Clark. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Wembanyama with it. And Wells picks him up defensively. Vassell outside. 5 to shoot. The three is up. Offensive rebound. Wembanyama's shot is good.
Giving up second chance buckets. A huge issue for this team.
For Memphis, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Pass to Clark. Now Morant. The 3-ball. And again, it's Memphis missing.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Vassell finds Wembanyama. Back to Vassell. Wembanyama, screen on Clark. Vassell can't get it to go.
That's a great look. I'm not sure what happened.
Back to Morant. Clark with a screen on Fox. Morant. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Castle. And how about a look at the top shot blocking teams in the NBA this season? Number 1, the Spurs.
This is not the team you want to challenge at the rim. They're the best team in the league at blocking shots.
Jackson with a screen on Fox. Here's Morant. And it's Morant again missing.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Well, Memphis shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. Here's Wells. Outside Morant. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul. So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Keldon Johnson comes in for Vassell. Champagnie, he's checked in for Castle. And it's Harper in for De'Aaron Fox. Screen by Edey. Inside. Pass to Wells. Let's go with a 3. Hits the trifecta. Wells has got 6 points.
If you give him that kind of separation, he's going to take full advantage.
Wembanyama, screen on Jerome. Harper passes to Wembanyama. Oh, and the jam by Wembanyama!
Ooh, Wembanyama with the mean finish.
Jerome outside. Left side, Morant. He blocks it again! And that's 9 blocks.
And you know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th one, too.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
And Ja Morant has said he wants to dial back his dunking for his health. Did that ever cross your mind, Richard, as an aerial artist?
Well, dunking can take its toll over time, but I was kind of a crash test dummy. I was going to keep jumping no matter what. Ja's a little bit more concerned with getting hit in the air.
Here's Harper, out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. A different look for San Antonio. Cornette's checked in for Wembanyama, and it's McLaughlin in for... On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. We've got Jaren Jackson, Scottie Pippen Jr. out there with Ty Jerome. Then there's Santi Aldama, and it's Edey in at the 5, down low. Wembanyama finds Castle. Clock at 6. It's stolen. Here's Pippen. Jackson outside. Pass to Edey. Here's Aldama. And it's off from three-point range. Aldama's got 1 3-pointer tonight so far in 4 tries. Double on Wembanyama. Richard, when you look at career longevity for NBA players, has LeBron shifted what we thought was possible?
No doubt. It's made fans more critical of guys that are on the decline. But ultimately, guys start to decline around 32, 33 years old. That is normal.
Here's Jackson, and the layup is good.
As a player, a rough first half, look, it can wake you up. Sometimes it leads to much improved play in the second half.
Wembanyama, pass to Barnes. Wembanyama screen. To the paint. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, flat-out dominant score. Wemby's ability to capitalize from anywhere on the floor is what makes him so dangerous.
Jerome passes to Pippen. Now Jackson. He's guarded by Barnes. Pass to Edey. 6 to shoot. Here's Aldama. Off target with the 3. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, the dunk by Wemby might be the most effortless dunk you'll see.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Steps back. Pippen, pass to Jackson. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. The Spurs have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. From deep, Harper. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got his 3rd assist of the night. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Barnes passes to Johnson. Beyond the arc. Pulls in another board.
Rebound after rebound after rebound.
He is crashing with energy. Man, you gotta love it.
There is no defensive rebound that is secure with Wemby lurking. That's a good play.
Pippen, pass to Jackson. Back to Pippen. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Aldama, no good. The Spurs have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Castle outside. Pass to Johnson. Here's Wembanyama. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Wembanyama's got 40 points.
They're really working the paint now.
Jerome passes to Jackson. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
That's what happens when you try to challenge Wemby. If you don't know, now you know.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Really left him alone that time.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Harper passes to Wembanyama. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
Here's Jackson. Rebound by San Antonio. Castle outside. Wembanyama, screen on Jerome. To the middle. Back to Castle. Down low. Edey with a steal. Pippen right side. Pass to Jackson. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
That one goes. Count it. Wembanyama's got 42 in the game.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Jerome right side. Jackson outside. Pippen outside. Launches a three. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Inside. And the shot's good. 44 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Pippen right side to the paint. Here's Jackson. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Jerome with the ball. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Yep, that one goes. 19 points for Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, big night for Jackson so far. Scoring with enthusiasm on that offensive end.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Pass to Edey. Pippen left side. Now Aldama. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, Richard, he's from a place with a history of great big men. Santi Aldama is next in line.
Well, the first Spanish.
So we see the Spurs taking the W here. We saw two different teams tonight. One. All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Orlando Magic as they go up against the San Antonio Spurs. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for De'Aaron Fox.
And you can never fully predict these long-term trends, but it's apparent that the production has been on the decline here a bit. That doesn't mean it will stay that way. And look, so many ways he can impact the team as well. Not always just about the scoring.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Fox and Castle are their guards. Antetokounmpo out there with Devin Vassell. And it's Wembanyama in at the center position. And for the Magic, running out on the wings, they'll have Bane and Wagner. Banchero up there with Mo Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the point. You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength. But he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength is just going to come naturally. The scary thing is, for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
And Orlando has possession. Following the bucket by the Spurs. Here's Banchero. The teardrop falls in.
Banchero does a great job of just staying on balance when attacking off the bounce.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley. We talked about their defensive game plan for Giannis, and he told me the best way to guard Giannis is to keep him out of the paint and force him to be a jump shooter. The only problem is no one's figured out how to do that consistently. Giannis always seems to find a way to impose his will. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at New York. They're moving on up. 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And you know, for the Spurs, they wanted the top spot badly, and they did just that. A real testament to both their chemistry and work ethic.
Antetokounmpo with the steal. Vassell against Wagner. And that one's good. Wembanyama.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Orlando moving the ball around. So they take the lead.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Spurs have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Wembanyama finds Castle. Here's Wembanyama. He's defended by Wagner. Wembanyama sets a screen for Giannis. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Banchero inside. Antetokounmpo defending. Banchero, that's good.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Outside, Suggs. Pass to Wagner. Banchero up top. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. The Spurs have gone 4 of 4.
Wow, Giannis. That is ridiculous.
Wagner passes to Wagner. Vassell against Wagner. Wagner a screen on Vassell. And finished off by Wagner. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now, here's Fox. Nothing on the board. Vassell, no good.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Well, you have to deny the entry to Wagner. He's just automatic around the rim.
Here's Fox. After the basket by Franz Wagner. Fox passes to Wembanyama. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Wembanyama's got 8.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Suggs against Fox. Wagner with a screen for Bane. And he's good on the 3-ball.
The defenses should always expect this from Bane. He's a skilled distance shooter.
To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in the zone. All stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation.
So we have the first leg of the NBA season, Greg, now behind us. The standings starting to come into shape.
Yeah, right now is when you can make sense of wins and losses. Who you play matters so much early on, but things have started here to balance out.
Black's checked in for Suggs. The Spurs also with the sub. Harper, he's checked in for Stephon Castle. Now Bane. Following De'Aaron Fox's 3-point attempt. Takes a step back. Wembanyama against Wagner. Outside, Bane. Just 5 on the clock. A three from Banchero. The offensive rebound. It's up a three. Goes up again. And that one's good. Wagner. Wagner's got his third basket of the night right there.
Yeah, great job by Wagner. Throwing around that big body on the offensive glass.
Wembanyama, left side. Harper the pass to Giannis. 4 on the shot clock. Back to Harper. Takes a three. No good. Orlando leading by 5. And Wagner has it in the corner. Off target with his three.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Giannis dishes to Harper. Here's Fox. A three ball. San Antonio again missing. And so Wagner will bring it out for the Orlando Magic. In this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
And just couldn't make the most of their meetings last year. Ended up splitting the season series.
Now, here's Fox. He had 15 points last outing. Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Black with it. Guarded by Fox. Payton for three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. The Orlando Magic come into this one following a loss to Chicago. Outside, Fox. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. And there's Wembanyama on the assist by Fox. And now it's just a 4-point Magic lead. Well, Stan De'Aaron Fox said there was no list of teams he wanted to go to. He specifically said, I want to go to San Antonio.
Well, 2 words. Victor Wembanyama. Fox is a Texas native and saw an opportunity to pair himself with a rising superstar in a stable organization.
Here's Fox. And that one, good.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop him?
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Well, Coach, we know the 2025 season was cut short for Wembanyama due to a blood clot in his right shoulder.
Yeah, it was too bad, Kevin, to see that season cut short. Look, I think it's easy to say Wembanyama would have been the defensive player of the year in 2025. I think he had that one sewed up, but he just couldn't get enough games in to get to that. And he's a guy that can do everything on offense. We're talking probably the next face of the league.
And Orlando making a change here. De Silva's checked in. Spurs also with the sub. Barnes is checked in. Black finds Wagner. Here's De Silva. Back to Banchero. Pocket 6. They grab their own miss. Pass to De Silva. At the elbow, it's Wagner. Here's De Silva. Covered by Barnes. Here's Black. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one.
They've been beating the... Gracious. An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Back to Wagner. Shoots over Vassell. The Magic again can't hit.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Here's Giannis. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
Assist from
Wembanyama's got 3 assists tonight. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. So for the Magic, Carter comes in for Wagner. And it's Bane in for Banchero.
Wendell Carter, Desmond Bane.
Black with it. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Shot clock at 6. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Bane with the bucket. Bane's got the game tied up here for the Magic.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Spurs.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey team, Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Kevin, back over to you.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Wembanyama sets a screen for Barnes. Shoots over Wagner. Misses off the right iron. Here's Orlando now. Shoots it up. And Bane, the bucket on the assist by Carter. And that's now 7 points for Desmond Bane. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Franz Wagner. San Antonio also making some changes. Johnson's checked in for Antetokounmpo, and De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Vassell. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And it's clear the defense has no answer for Wembanyama. And until they do, keep getting him the ball.
Carter against Barnes. Carter down low. Hasn't made one yet. Bane with the bucket.
Let Bane's go-to zone. You can't let him have a look from there.
Wembanyama, a screen. To the paint. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
Outside, Bane. Bitadze, a screen on Harper. Bane for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Desmond Bane getting it done for the Magic. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be right back after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Magic.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear.
Franz Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Jalen Suggs comes in for Anthony Black. The Spurs also changing it up. Victor Wembanyama comes in for Luke Cornett. And Castle is subbed in for Harper. On the court for San Antonio, Barnes operates at the 4 with Wembanyama at the 5. Castle is in at shooting guard with Johnson at the small forward. And it's Fox in at the point guard. Wagner from long range. Another miss by Orlando.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there.
Wow, hammering it in. Wow.
Well, this is where Suggs is most dangerous, when he gets a little room to operate.
Spurs have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. The kick out to Barnes. A pass to Fox. Here he goes. Takes it off the glass. Fox has got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, that quickness from Fox will beat you if you're not careful. It's so tough staying in front of him.
They set the pick. Bane for 3. Rebound by Johnson.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Wembanyama passes to Fox. Spurs passing it around. Back to Barnes. Wembanyama sets a screen for Barnes. Wembanyama with that soft touch around the rim.
at well over 7 feet tall. Inside is easy money for Victor.
Pass to De Silva. Wagner outside. No good on the 3. Spurs leading by 5. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Down low. Wagner kicks to Bane. Suggs in the corner. Over Fox. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Barnes outside. Johnson, the pass to Wembanyama. Now Castle. Wembanyama high post. And Wembanyama with the flush.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
To stop the drought, Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Got that one up quick. And it's a 12-point San Antonio lead.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Fans, get ready for your Magic Dancers.
Paolo Banchero's checked in for Orlando. Black comes in for Bane. Giannis, he's checked in for the Spurs. Harper comes in for De'Aaron Fox. Harper against Suggs to the inside. Carter with the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Banchero. Here's Suggs. And a miss there on the triple.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Wembanyama passes to Giannis. There it goes, Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Harper. Pass to Castle. Second chance shot. It's another look. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. The Magic trail by 12. Over to the left wing. Wagner against Barnes. Inside. Here's Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
Well, keep in mind, Carter has run these sets countless times. He's reliable when it comes to knowing where to go.
So, Stan, you don't see a whole lot of players, 6'10", with the perimeter skills of a Franz Wagner.
Oh, you sure don't, Kevin. And not a guy with his size, strength, and skill. And he can create shots for himself. He can finish through contact. And he will also create shots for his team.
Well, at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. Front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That is so true. Shams, thank you very much for the report. To the middle. And stolen by Barnes. Here's Antetokounmpo. Harper the pass to Wembanyama. On the wing, Barnes. Harper with a screen on Wagner. Back to Wembanyama. It's stolen by Carter. Banchero inside. Giannis is there. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Pass to Barnes. Here's Black. Castle covering. Bounce pass from Banchero. Wagner on the wing. Covered by Barnes. 6 to shoot. Wagner kicks to Black. Unloads. That one wide left.
Great shot contest. Sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Wembanyama passes to Giannis. Down low, here's Barnes. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And nice to see the strong inside game they're playing this quarter.
For the Magic, Mo Wagner's checked in for Wendell Carter. And it's Bane in for Anthony Black. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Fox is checked in. In the corner, it's Bane. To the paint. Here's Wagner. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Spurs.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponent and making them hesitant.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Back to Giannis. Pass to Castle. Suggs against Fox. Wembanyama left side. Orlando grabs the miss. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
And they brought the energy. I thought played well, but both teams really put on a great show. Unfortunately, someone had to lose.
Yeah, that was two very evenly matched teams. But in the end, it came down to who executed better down the stretch.
Pass to Castle. There's 53 seconds left now here in the second. And stolen by Wagner. Bane looking around. Wagner kicks to Bane. Antetokounmpo against Wagner. And Wagner has it in the corner. The Magic again can't hit.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
To end the drought. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And on paper, Paolo Banchero has so many appealing attributes. His size, build, the ability to find shots. You can easily see why scouts were enamored with this guy as a prospect.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Vassell. Misses the three. And so it's San Antonio going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We come back right after this.
Hey everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been a rough go so far for the Orlando Magic.
I mean, it's pretty simple. More rebounds, more opportunities. Right now, they're getting crushed on the glass, Shaq.
From where I'm sitting, I don't see the energy, and I do not see the effort.
All right, guys, let's swing it over and see what the fans have been posting. And here's a good one. Gerald Hops inquires, what would happen if the league got rid of the three-point line?
I actually love that idea. Get rid of those little guys running around on the outside. Earn your living in the paint.
Yeah, nope. Let's not go back to the olden days. No, thank you.
Well, you know, the league is always looking for ways to improve and evolve, but I agree. I don't see that one happening anytime soon. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
We playing through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
And so Suggs with it. He brings it up for Orlando. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. The guard pair for him will be Suggs and Bane. And it's Wagner in at the 5 spot. Watts is out there for Orlando. Bane, no good. Spurs leading by 10. Wembanyama passes to Antetokounmpo. Giannis automatic inside.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And with the goal of improving offensively, Stan, the Magic have made some moves.
Well, this is a team that hasn't been inclined to make many trades in the past. But with the young star talent they possess comes the urgency to win now.
Antetokounmpo passes to Wembanyama.
Watch out for Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Wagner outside. Banchero kicks to Suggs. No good from outside.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Castle with it. Picked up by Suggs. The kick out to Fox. A 3-pointer is right on target. Fox has got 16 points.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally in sync.
Pass to Bane. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. And it's Wagner missing.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
It's Wembanyama at the elbow. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
You know, Giannis just entered his 30s, Coach, but he's already an all-timer.
He sure is, Kevin. Look, if his career ended now, this guy's still one of the best we've ever had in this league. Unfortunately for the rest of the league, he's still got a long way to go in his career, and they're going to have to deal with him for a long, long time.
You know, Stan, there are so many things to like about Giannis Antetokounmpo's game. What sticks out most for you?
Well, look, I think, Kevin, most fans are going to say what sticks out is the obvious, his size and his athletic ability. But to me, what really stands out is the energy and intensity he brings on a nightly basis, as much or more than any star in this league. You can count on him every night to play as hard as anyone on the floor.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Some of the numbers here for Wendell Carter.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. 5 to shoot. Can they get it? Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Spurs leading by 18. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Payne for three. San Antonio with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Banchero against Castle. The kick out to Bane. The Magic again can't hit.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
And it's Wagner missing.
Familiar results for him. He can't get anything to go.
Wembanyama passes to Giannis. Back to Wembanyama. And Wagner has it in the corner. Out to the wing. Back to Banchero. The Magic again can't hit.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Wembanyama passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Wembanyama. And stolen by Wagner. Banchero with the ball. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. This break in the action gives us a chance to show you the NBA's current fast break specialists. Number 5, the Spurs.
Yeah, I mean, they've got the athletes to run the break all game long. So that's their edge. They're always looking to take advantage.
Wembanyama high post. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Wembanyama has got 32 points.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
They could use a bucket. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Banchero looking around. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
To the inside. And stolen by Wagner. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Banchero. And he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting for that for a while. Banchero's got 9 points. Wembanyama down low. He's defended by Wagner. Spurs passing it around. Here's Castle. Offline with his 3. The Magic trail by 20. Bane finds Suggs. Back to Bane. Pocket 6. Back to Suggs. Shoots. A rebound by the Spurs. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And Wembanyama throws it down.
He just pops up and puts it in. Wembanyama really is that tall.
Suggs with a screen for Bane. The 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Pass to Castle. To the paint. It's stolen by Suggs. Vassell against Wagner. And here is Bane. The Magic again can't hit.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team. It's Vassell on the wing. He's defended by Wagner.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Here's a look at some stats for Desmond Bane. A strong stretch of play the last 2 games, averaging 22 points per, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, he gives you something to build around night after night. Reliability is huge in this league.
Black's checked in for the Magic. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA, offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with a spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
Vassell kicks to Harper. Wembanyama against Wagner. Three-pointer, Fox. San Antonio again missing. The Magic trail by 21. Pass to Bane. And finished off by Banchero.
And great attention to detail from Banchero on the play, making sure he's there to get the ball and send it back.
The kick out to Harper. Back to Wembanyama. Giannis passes to Wembanyama. Here's Antetokounmpo. And here's Harper from the arc. No good that time. Here's Black. Wagner outside. Banchero outside. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
And Giannis can look like he's made of steel the way he ignores contact. Are we sure this man is human?
Here's Wagner. Boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure what...
And so Suggs with it. He brings it up for Orlando. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Castle is in at shooting guard with Johnson at the small forward. Barnes operates at the 4 with Wembanyama at the 5. And it's Harper in at the 1 spot.
We always talk about Wagner's versatility. That includes the playmaking.
Inside, here's Wembanyama.
Well, with the way he's scoring right now, they're just going to keep feeding.
Magic shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Wagner against Johnson. Suggs, screen on Barnes. 4 on the clock. De Silva, no good.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Going to Wembanyama, any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight.
Carter on the wing. Back to Wagner. Shoots the 3. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Castle finds Wembanyama. On the wing, Johnson. Wembanyama sets a screen for Johnson. Pass to Castle. It's tipped. Suggs with the steal. Back to Black. GA, in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
Trying to get something going, and the rejection by Wembanyama. Wembanyama, a screen. They get the rebound, and Wembanyama throws it down.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Now Black. Shot clock at 6. Now one near Suggs as he lets it go. It's good from long range.
Well, it's great to see Suggs become more and more confident as a jump shooter.
And Wembanyama outside. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Yeah, first turnover of the game. Overall, though, he's been rock solid. And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And the Magic making a change here. Wagner's checked in, and San Antonio with the change here, too. Champagne's checked in. Outside, Suggs. And GA, just when you think you've seen it all. Past season, a father and son playing as teammates. NBA history continues to be made with the Jamesons.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
Back to Wagner. And they double up Wagner. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
The first free throw is good. And Mitch Johnson, Stan, now taking over full-time as head coach of the Spurs.
Well, look, Mitch Johnson's the son of an NBA player and a high-level point guard in college. He knows how to run a team and favors that pace and space style.
Banchero's checked in for the Magic. Bain comes in for Black. Here's Johnson. Wagner with the block.
Great timing on the rejection. Wagner using his size and length to get the stop.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team...
We'd like to thank everyone.
Terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that'll wrap